The city is slow to sleep. My soul is fast to keep up with the happiness, so I'll keep driving. And these are the good days. Oh, these are the good days. My dancing darling, I wanna be the reason you look up in the universe and smile. We're gonna be okay, 'cause these are the good days. Chasing suns into sunsets, doing everything we can to forget. These are the good days.
This is the Cork team for this All-Ireland Senior Hurling Final. It's strong from goalkeeper Patrick Collins to 37-year-old Patrick Horgan at number 13. Robert Downey captains the team from centre back, while Tim O'Mahony and Derek Fitzgibbon are in the middle of the field. The half-forward line of Dermot Healy, Shane Barrett as well as Declan Dalton have both speed and skill. The Tipperary team have developed and improved throughout the championship. Goalkeeper Rhys Shelley has been a vital cog, while Owen Connolly, Robert Doyle and Michael Green will face their biggest test this afternoon. Willie Connors and Conor Stakelum have formed a very strong centre-field partnership, but it's the full forward line of Liam MacCarthy, John McGrath and Jason Ford that have all the skill, speed and potential goal-scoring touches to win the match. This is the battle of the superheroes in a game of hurling, and the All-Ireland Hurling Final is on. Cork won the toss, deciding to play from left to right as we look at it. In other words, from hill 16 down towards the Davin end, and they go into the attack immediately. This is Dermot Hooley from Liscool having his first shot of goal and sending it between the posts and over the bar. What a start for Liscool! What a start for Dermot Healy! Half blocked, Tipperary doing well. Opportunity to score. Coming forward is Sam O'Farrell, laying it off quickly. Opportunity coming for Tipperary, and that's over the bar.
Just looking there, Brian O'Mara has gone loose at the back for Tipperary. They're playing with an extra defender. Craig Morgan has gone centre half back to pick up Shane Barrett. That's all about pace. Two of the paciest players in the game.
Tipperary are working hard. Good catch by Andrew Ormond. Great defending Mark Coleman. Back out for his own Connolly. 4 points against Limerick. 3 points against Kilkenny. And Owen Connolly raises a white flag down at the hill 16 end.
And there's no doubt this man is going to be the highest scoring full-back of all time in the season. It's unbelievable the strike this man has him from both from frees and from general play.
Cork have their slipper once more between the 45 and 65, and this time it's over the bar. Great score. Shane Barrett putting his name on the score sheet.
Yeah, what a shoulder here by Declan Dalton. He took out Willie Connors fairly. Shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip, broke the Barrett over the bar.
Shane Barrett is a real speed wizard. Blarney trying to get inside the Tipperary cover and sending it from a very difficult angle. Despite the best work of Craig Morgan, Shane Barrett gets his second point of the match. Look at this, for sheer determination, skill, style, excellent. Nicely picked up. Liam MacCarthy trying to float this in. Patrick Collins is doing the umpire's job, and the umpire looks like he's in agreement with him. Is he, or is he going for a Hawkeye? I think he's going for a Hawkeye. He is. Let's see. Looks like it's inside the post. The beauty of technology. The McCarthy Morris man goes long. Jake Morris, who's really developed this season into a wonderful hurler. Almost 1 foot on the sideline in front of the Cusack stand, but the ball is wide. 6 wide in the match for Tipperary. And with the shooting going slightly awry, I think that perhaps Liam Cowell should tell his forwards at least stay a little bit deep, let them drop it in.
Exactly, or maybe take on your man there. You know, like, you have to give credit to Rob Downey. He stood up and stood tall, but bad wide to get it from Jake.
Tim O'Mahony scored 2 goals and a point in the semi-final. Coming out to gather is Patrick Horgan, laying it back for us, Dermot Healy, and Healy sends it over the bar for his second point of the match.
And that's just a magic first touch by Patrick Horgan. Look at the little hand pass. That's teamwork, that's beautiful skill and a lovely score. And Healy with 2 and Barrett with 2 now in the half outlet.
Fabulous catch. Full marks to Jake Morris. Look at the vision again, this time by Sam O'Farrell. Opportunity. It's the fullback. Connolly! He went for it. He hasn't scored a goal in a championship, but that is as close as you could get. Great vision by O'Farrell. Owen Connolly went for it. Sending it down the middle. First touch is vital. Shane Barrett latches onto it. Tries to be hooked. Is hooked. Have to do it again. Tipperary are chasing and harassing these Cork lads. They're giving it everything, but watch this. It's an absolute beauty. Huggy Patrick Horgan with his 3rd point of the match. The Glen Rovers man, following in the footsteps of Christy Ring and the former Taoiseach Jack Lynch. Sheer utter class, Patrick Horgan.
Brilliant score, it's out again. The puckouts are coming hot and heavy.
And away come Tipperary, looking for a response. Past the 20-metre line, it's Willie Connors. Willie uses a short grip at the hurley and he sends it over the bar. Very good response by Willie. Rob Downey. Sending it up towards Patrick Horgan. Tipperary defenders attacking the ball, doing what the old cornerbacks used to do. Go in front of your man. Comes back out as Dara Fitzgibbon. Will a curl. The umpires give the nod of the head. It's his 2nd point of the match. Charleville in North Cork and around Doneraile would rejoice with a score like this. Quick puck out again from Rhys Shelley. Gives the ball away rather easily. That doesn't happen anytime to Brian O'Mara. Picked up by Dara Fitzgibbon. Beautiful stick work. Look at the wrist work. Giving it back again for Dermot Healy. Healy looks at the 45-metre line. Uses a short grip and puts that over for his 3rd point of the game. He won an All-Ireland minor in 2021, an All-Ireland under 20 and 22, and if he gets a senior All-Ireland, he'd follow in the footsteps of the great Willie Moore, who is the only All-Ireland medalist back in Liscool. Wonderful. 3 points on the trot from Dermot Healy.
Yeah, and there's 3 there from unforced errors by Tipperary. They're after losing possession on a few occasions. Great work by Cork. Dara Fitzgibbon on young Sam O'Farrell in the middle of the field. He's getting on an awful lot of ball and causing a lot of trouble.
Long puck out by Rhys Shelley. Grabbed superbly. Full marks, Kieran Joyce. Again, Tipperary having to work hard against the beautiful artistry being provided by players like Dara Fitzgibbon. Patrick Horgan from the middle of the field under severe pressure. Will it go over? Yes, it will. Fabulous score. Jason Ford with his 2nd point of the game.
Yeah, there was an advantage given there. That's a brilliant strike, and you have to credit like Tipperary. They're working really, really hard, but they are giving up that possession.
3 points again between the teams. Ball bobbling around the place for Cork have it. Under pressure, hits it high and hits it between the posts and over the bar. Alan Connolly scored 4 goals on the journey to Croke Park. 3-2 against Dublin, you will recall. Gets his first real opportunity here today and he takes it.
Yeah, his first touch, I think, that I can remember. Michael Breen doing a very tight marking job on him, but a nice score.
Sam O'Farrell laying it off. Great work by Robert Doyle. Clanouty Rossmore. You can play him anywhere. Not alone a defender, but an attacker. His first point in the All-Ireland final, and it's a memorable one. Beautiful score. Ball into the space for Shane Barrett. Again confronted by Craig Morgan. Barrett going for the score. The Cork crowd love it. In Kazakhstan and the David end. And he gets his 3rd point of the game.
His deliveries are brilliant and he's causing Tipperary an awful lot of trouble.
Owen Connolly. Dropping it in. Oh. It's in the net. Was it Jason Ford?
He's giving a free out.
The referee, however, is giving a free out to Cork for a square ball. With 82,300, you couldn't hear the referee's whistle. The ball dropped in. Tipperary rejoiced, only to be that emotion to be turned around in seconds by the referee saying it was a square ball.
Yeah, we look at it here. He was in the square before the ball. What a brilliant touch. The referee called it very, very quickly.
Patrick Horgan, beaten this time by Michael Breen. Nice turn. It's Tipperary. Shoot from way out the field. Is it on target? It's a brilliant score. Liam MacCarthy with his second point from play. 6 points overall. And as they will be heading to the dressing rooms very shortly, right now it's only 3 points between them. Coming forward was Owen Connolly, but it's Robert Downey that comes away with it. Little flick on, beautiful hurling, and it's that man again. Shane Barry's going for it. Brilliant goal. An absolute beauty. Unstoppable. Barrett, the whiz kick from Blarney, rattles the back of the Tipperary net at a crucial moment in the game. 2 minutes and 13 seconds into injury time.
What a goal. This man has been on fire in the first half.
Ball is loose. Jake Morris did all the hard work, but he wasn't fouled. Tipperary on the attack. In front of the Cusack stand. Will it go inside the post? Absolutely. Good score. Taken off the stick of Conor Stakelum. Scored 3 points against Kilkenny. He was powerful against Kilkenny in the All-Ireland semi-final. But then, as we mentioned at the beginning in our introduction, it's in the DNA.
Yeah, and his father Conor as well won a 21 Ireland against us back in '89. Great score. He's been really trying to mark Tim O'Mahony, who hasn't been on the ball that much, and he'll be delighted to get that score.
Ball is sent along the ground towards Andrew Ormond. Surely he's being fouled. The referee has blown his whistle. The advantage is up. I think he's going to give the free anyway, or is he? No. Good refereeing by Liam Gordon. Great work by Andrew Ormond. 2 goals and 13 points on the way to Croke Park. He really has been sensational. 2-1 against Clare. This is his first point in the All-Ireland final. But boy, did he have to work for it. Great score. Sends it down the middle. Brian O'Mara has recovered from the injury he picked up a moment ago. Slither glowing to hand every time. Good work by Sam O'Farrell. Captain of the Chip Miners, captain of the under-20s that won both All-Irelands. Laying it off and sending a ball straight between the post and over the bar. That's a sweet score. Beautifully created by Sam O'Farrell and company and finished by Andrew Ormond. Craig Morgan into the centre towards Andrew Ormond. Still Andrew Ormond laying it off towards John McGrath. Taken down. Referee. Cork come away with it. The referee allowing a lot of action there. Nice ball inside. Tipperary thinking about perhaps a little bit more than just a point. He's going for it, is he? No, he takes his point. There was just a flicker of a moment when Liam MacCarthy thought about creating at least another pass and perhaps finishing to the back of Patrick Collins' net. But listen to the Tipperary roar now. Much better hands, Jake Morris. Showing great maturity. 45 metres out. This is dropping in. And Patrick Collins had to come out for it. There's nobody on the goal line. Picked up John McGrath. Gets his 6th goal of the championship. And Tipperary are gone wild. Listen to the roar. Cork were up by 6 points at the break. Now look at the scoreline. 10 minutes into the second half. Tipperary 1 goal and 18 points. Cork 1 goal and 16. And John McGrath from Lockmore Castleinley. He was coolness personified. He is so cool to gather the sliotar to make sure they hit the back of the net.
He was the man you wanted, Marty, but the litany of errors off the post, off the crossbar there. Collins missed it.
And here comes Shane Barrett again. When class is needed, Barrett steps up. A goal and 3 points in the first half and a point now in the second half. Seamus Harnedy has a go from out the field, but again it's to the right and left of the goalpost and wide.
Wouldn't expect that from him. Obviously hasn't played for a while, a bit of rustiness. That was an easy chance. There's a huge tension here now. This is not the best by any means that Cork can play. Tipperary really have put it up to them now and they've really put the pressure on them.
Feeling in Lockmore Castleinley last night was that if Tipperary could be in the game with 10 minutes to go, they'd rattle the All-Ireland title and rattle the Cork cage. And I have to say that's what they're doing it now. Between the 45 and 65. It's a sweep strike of the sliotar.
John McGrath had chased out after Niall O'Leary and stuck it over the bar. 1-6 to a point now for Tip since half-time.
And Tipperary have the composure to drive it into the space. John McGrath is chasing after. Little push in the back. Grabbed by John McGrath. Bearing down a goal, and surely is that a penalty? It is! John McGrath is causing Cork unbelievable headaches. Against last year's All-Star fullback, there was a little push by McGrath beforehand. The referee didn't spot it.
He's on the yellow, Marty. He's on the yellow. He's gone, I'd say. There was a little push in the back, but he's pulled him down. He got a yellow in the first half. This is going to be a red card.
A yellow card, second yellow for Owen Downey. And Cork are down to 14 players in the 53rd minute. The drama of an All-Ireland hurling final. Liam MacCarthy facing Patrick Collins. Toomey Barra against Ballinhassig. He's going for it. Brilliant goal. Fantastic. High five, Liam MacCarthy. And the people of Tipperary are beginning to cry. Cry with joy. With 16 minutes to go. A rocket past Collins. Brilliantly scored by Liam MacCarthy.
That
the
is
man
some
who was
finish.
sent off in the round robin has now scored a goal and 9 points in the All-Ireland final.
And sent off the last day as well, Marty. And look at Ronan Maher. What a catch again. What a game this man is having.
Down towards the man up front that created the penalty. Giving it back, football-wise. Far as Niall O'Leary. Can Cork get themselves out of trouble? Tipperary are now dominating the half-back line. They're causing problems up front. Good work by Sam O'Farrell. Laying it back. Cork under pressure, Alan Connolly. But Tipperary have the slither. 50-50 ball. Runs kindly. Good work by Darragh McCarthy. Darragh from between the 45 and 65. The under-20 All-Ireland medalist from Toomey Barra has made his scoreline, personal scoreline of a goal and 10 points. Remarkable. Fantastic from a Tipperary perspective. But my word, what has happened to Cork in this second half? Shane Barrett battling between the 45 and 65. And again, Kieran Joyce gives the ball away. The ball from way out the field is dropping in. Patrick Collins comes. Oh, another touch! Another goal! John McGrath, his second goal! This is incredible! He made his debut against Cork in 2016. I remember him scoring 3-2 in a Munster final against Waterford. He has now scored a remarkable 2 goals in this second half.
Marty, that's as good a goal as I've seen in an Ireland final. Look at the way he kept his eye on the ball, the bravery, the timing. That is an outstanding goal. Noel McGrath just been introduced, one of Tip's greatest ever, and John McGrath given an all-time display here in the final, along with this man, Ronan Maher and Darragh McCarthy. What leaders they have all over the field.
Darragh McCarthy and John McCarthy and John McGrath have been just outstanding, and everything is flowing for Tipperary. Jason Ford with his second point of the game. The Tipperary crowd in the Upper Hogan are on their feet.
We haven't seen this, we didn't expect this. This is unbelievable.
But let's see what Cork can do here. They need goals. Seamus Harnedy going for it. Oh, off the post. So unlucky. Because Cork really needed this to hit the back of the net to have any chance. Down towards Seamus Harnedy, and Harnedy tries to send this in and sends it over the bar. Good score.
Yeah, nice score there by Seamus Harnedy. And
only their second point in the second half is with Tipperary now scoring 3 goals and 11 points in the second half. Cork only managing 2 points.
and here's the goalie now going for one, Rhys Shelley.
And it's over the bar. Rhys Shelley from my Corky Boris has scored a point. Kieran Joyce dropping it in. Wonderfully caught by Brian Hayes. Has to go for the shot, taken down. Surely that's a penalty. Has to be, and it is. Good work by Brian Hayes.
Yeah, the first time he got away from Ronan Maher all day in the air, great catch. You can just see the Tipperary players, they're absolutely out on their feet from the effort they've put in.
Conor Lahan facing Rhys Shelley. And Rhys Shelley saves and gets the rebound and clears his line. Absolutely brilliant Tipperary. Cork are in despair. Nothing, absolutely nothing going right for them in this second half. Tipperary were supposed to be in transition. They failed to get out of Munster last year. And look at them now, seconds away from being crowned All-Ireland champions.
And that's their
Noel
leader.
McGrath.
That's their spiritual leader. And that's got the biggest roar today. What a man. His 4th All-Ireland medal.
Tipperary are All-Ireland champions 2025. Liam Cahill is an All-Ireland winning manager. The heartbreak of the summer of 2024 has been replaced by a remarkable summer of 2025. With a full-time score of Tipperary 3 goals and 27 points, Cork 1 goal and 18. Tipperary All-Ireland champions 2025. A remarkable, brilliant performance.